I begin with beautiful and most popular snake of India, Indian spectacled cobra. These cobras have a very wider hood with a good spectacle mark. Not all the spectacle markings are similar. They could be monospectacle, they could be bispectacle, they could be a different variation, like how human beings are. One person is different from other. Scientifically, our Indian spectacled cobra known as a Naja. This is one of the most iconic, dangerous snake, and they spread across whole Indian subcontinent. You can find in various colors. Some may have a smaller hood. The more the matured snake, bigger hood. So ideally, they are quite large and highly venomous snakes, and they can spread their hood when they are threatened. Depending on the geographical locations, weather conditions, their color may vary, starting from light brown, black, olive brown, lighter markings. You can find in various ranges of colors. Juveniles may have lighter markings. Cobra snakes can adapt to various habitats. You can find them in the dense forest, grasslands, agricultural areas, especially paddy fields, even in urban environments, especially when the constructions begin. Their nesting sites, their moving sites are all disturbed by people, and they can come into the houses, bathrooms, kitchens, anywhere. And they are found throughout India. They are well adapted to both rural and urban areas. So these habits make them survive for a longer time. They are basically, you find them on the ground, terrestrial snakes these are. They can climb and swim also. They are very good climbers. They can climb trees, rough walls, stones, rocky areas, and cobras are the wonderful swimmers. Cobras are normally, they don't attack people. They are quite submissive in nature. Only when they are provoked, they become very, very defensive. They can make a very clear-cut, loud hissing sound. And you can see their breath moving their body parts. And they can raise their hoods as a warning signal. Please make it a point. Hissing is only a warning signal. It is telling you, please get out of this area. But when he decides to bite, we can see their mouth is open. They can bite with the open mouth. That time there will be no hissing. Initially they will show you some warning signs, but the moment it sees there is no way, it will bite you. And cobra bites can be very, very strong, painful, and lethal for the person. And if you see the cobra fangs, they are like a small grooved canal. That means it is not a completely enclosed tube. The fang has a groove. The venom flows in that canal. When compared to vipers will have like a hypodermic needle, like a syringe needle. It is a completely enclosed tube with a very, very sharp end. Cobras can bite when provoked or accidentally when you stamp on their bodies. Cobras are carnivorous and they can feed on variety of prey, including rodents, birds, frogs, smaller reptiles, and even sometimes they can swallow smaller snakes. They possess potent venom and they immobilize the prey and then swallow. Most of the poisonous snakes have this formula. Cobras have a poison which is neurotoxic. It can simply affect nervous system, can cause respiratory failure because of the paralysis. Though they are very dangerous, cobras usually only inject venom when they feel threatened or cornered, because they use venom for having food, not to fighting alone. Spectacled cobras are oviparous. They lay eggs they don't give birth to babies directly. The female cobras, they lay a clutch of eggs in especially hidden and sheltered locations, and they incubate them. After some incubation period, the hatchlings emerge and they become independent. Spectacled cobras are really not endangered species. However, snake charmers, local festivals, and also great Indian festival of Naga, where thousands of these cobras are not fed with food, their mouths are sutured, and they are fed with liquids like milk, and they suffocate and they die. Human-snake conflict really pose a great significant threat. Cobra bites leading to human fatalities actually provocate people to kill cobras out of fear. Given a chance, even if a cobra passing next to you, if you don't move, if you don't stamp on it, it's not going to bite you. It will just go away. The moment you see a cobra, don't try to hit with a stick. Don't try to catch. Even if you know a little bit technique how to catch, it is better to keep away and allow the snake to go away. But if it is entangled in your house, got stuck in your locality, do call for a rescue people so that they can safely rescue the snake and release it elsewhere. Unfortunately, cobras are commonly found in human inhabited areas, and that's how they are in a really dangerous situation because of human-snake conflict. Remember, they play a vital role in ecosystem, controlling populations of rodents. Especially in Indian continent, rats consume millions of tons of grains, and these snakes are essential to control them. Cobra is a most beautiful snake and dangerous if you do not exercise caution.